going on, everyone? You're here for episode 7 of The Sopranos, entitled Down Neck. Okay. So in episode 6, Tony, he told his therapist everything, like, yo, what's up? I'm a man. You know what I mean? That's how he was talking. And he had some conversations and things happened with Junior and put Junior back into line. That's what was episode 6 was all about. Let's go ahead and get into episode 7. Thank you for coming through. Spin it.
Quick, it's almost time for the nun's rosary. This is 8th grade history, man. Stealing the sacramental wine? It's not sacramental until they bless it more. All clear.
Come on, Soprano, di Colucci, shake a leg. Jumping jacks, 10 of them, count them down.
10, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Offbeat.
Di Colucci, Barbara, Soprano, let's go, sync up. What's so funny back there, gentlemen? You care to share?
Sorry, Mr. Mescamin. I'm doing shit.
Kick, return, up. What's going on here? Come on, stand up on your feet, let's go. Is that alcohol on your breath?
Oh, no.
It seems like AJ is going to be on some kind of punishment. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Boys over there getting lit. You hear me? Them boys are getting lit.
Hey, how's the boy? How am I? I got dust up the crack of my ass and I'm starving to death.
Get him the hell out of here.
Is there a problem?
Look, you made your point, okay?
I made my point.
You made your point.
What point is that?
Enough with this work stoppage.
This is a union safety official.
Yeah.
He stays until the union deems this workplace is free of hazard.
I'll get your money, okay?
Who shall return?
Right. Junior.
Hallelujah.
We were drunk in gym class.
Take him.
Byron Barber vomited all over the teacher.
I didn't even drink it.
Ooh.
Why don't you wait outside?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay.
He's suspended for 3 days.
That's it?
Well, at least let me pay for the wine.
A school psychologist to join us.
Psychologist.
He's been keeping an eye on Anthony, meeting with his teachers. Why don't you pick it up from there, Doctor?
But the thing is, though, and it's not just this one incident, Anthony sometimes has trouble following the rules, weighing consequences. It's thought that there's a good possibility Anthony could be ADD.
Ooh.
ADD.
I always knew there was something.
You about to put him on the pill?
It's an aggregate of symptoms.
All he needs is a whack upside the head.
Oh.
If he's got an illness, it's an illness, right? You would hit somebody who's sick?
Thank God the scientists figured out polio. Yeah.
Nobody gets hit in our house. Not exactly my idea. I don't know what the world's coming to if you can't do a little Parental on the kids every once in a while.
A little bit.
So what happens now?
Yeah.
He'll be given a complete battery of testing. Psychological, behavioral.
Are you testing them? The ones that are named Soprano?
Anthony's misbehaved. He should be consequenced.
It's a crime.
Hey, whatever happened? The boys will be boys.
He stole from the church. They don't make him any lower than that.
Yeah, well, I must have had another son who stole a car when he was 10 years old. Yeah, he could barely see over the steering wheel.
Really?
How many times do I gotta say this? I don't want that kind of talk in front of this kid. That stuff is wrong and I don't condone it.
But your father and I have talked. You are not to play Mario Kart or go skateboarding for 3 weeks either.
My boy said no.
Every day, you're going to ride your bike over to Green Grove Retirement Home and visit Grandma.
Quick.
It's not fair.
You gonna pay some
Fucking
bills?
day, huh?
I feel like a bomb went off. Something's going on.
Spoil.
You think he knows?
I don't know.
I think,
She
he
knows.
Sure do.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you in the Mafia?
She talked to you about me?
Are
Talk
you in the
to
Mafia?
me. Something happened on that college trip.
Yeah. Nah.
I think pretty soon we're gonna have to, talk to her about the business. Maybe I don't want to admit there's something wrong with my kid, but this all sounds like bullshit to me. Is it a disease or is it a way for these psychologists to line their pockets?
Many children can really benefit by professional intervention. Do you see his behavior as a reflection of your own?
If you have polio, we deal with it.
Polio.
You pick up the pieces and you go on from there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's all you can do today with a lot of stuff. You just go with it, you know.
Intimate feelings.
Hmm.
I think I said I was in love.
How are you doing with it?
I just can't turn off my feelings because you tell me it's a byproduct of therapy.
I never said you should turn off your feeling.
She's Russian. 24.
She's like,
How old are you?
That it took you so long to tell me that you had a girlfriend.
How are you doing with it?
Well, that's difficult to say.
What you are gonna do today is get up and go rake, and then pull all the leaves out of the pool filter.
ooh, you just.
We're gonna do some work around here. Anthony Jr., turn off that music! Your father is sleeping! Anything about music, turn it off right now! Why? Because I said so, and your father is sleeping, for Christ's sake!
One pill makes you small.
One pill.
And the ones that anything.
Flashback. Hell
Hey, Johnny! Johnny, come on!
Junior, big fancy car. We're going to my sister's tonight, and you promised to bring a pork loin.
Non-stop. Don't you get sick of yourself?
Hey, wait up!
Shit.
What man there? You fucking piece of shit. It's gonna be a huge play, old man. I'm fucking kill you, you bunch of... Oh, you're playing me here. I want to provide for you. Oh, you fucking with Rocco.
Scarred forever into that head.
You're up.
I'm fucking sleep with all this shit going on. Maybe think about my father.
What about him?
First time I ever saw him whack the shit out of somebody.
Why did your father whack the shit out of some guy?
Oh, some
I
money.
never saw him do something like that. Yeah, the belt was his favorite child development tool.
How did you feel about your father after that?
I didn't want him to do it to me. He was a good guy, my father. Everybody liked him. Suck him down. It's good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look at
My mother never ate anything raw.
the doctor. Ooh.
How did I feel?
About your father being engaged in illegal activities.
You know, I never really knew about it.
Are you concerned that your son is going to find out about you? Does he know anything?
I don't know.
Has he asked you?
No,
How are you going to handle that?
I don't know.
These girls are pulling down $1,500 a week. This bears no weight with the Principessa.
I lied through my teeth, but they knew. Fucking nitwits. They love me anyway.
Open. Guy went in for a burger or some shit.
No shit, FedEx. They're usually pretty careful with those.
That's interstate commerce, you fucking mameluke. You want to spend 8 years in prison for a stupid stunt like that? You be my... Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ.
Here we go, Anthony.
I don't know. How many more of these are left?
The quicker you answer, the faster we'll be done.
The doctors don't know anything yet. They just started the testing this afternoon. I just picked up these books at the mall.
Help me to help my child?
Listen to this. You're right. Let's just be ignorant. Why worry about anything now?
You blame me.
I blame myself.
For what?
For what?
And who do we blame our daughter on? Straight A student. National Honor Society. Featured soloist in the choir. Like father, like son, right? What about daddy's little girl?
If it helps you.
Well, look who's here. Oh, look at that little face.
Ow.
So, what shall we do? What shall we do? Let's play Scrabble.
I'm kind of wiped.
Oh, you're a 13-year-old boy. You're too young to be so tired.
That's right.
They sent you to a psychiatrist? That's nothing but a racket for the Jews.
Ooh.
Dad goes.
He does not.
Yes, he does.
But why do you say that? That's ridiculous.
Because it's true. I heard him and Mom talking about it.
What does he need a psychiatrist for? He talks about me, he complains. She didn't do this. She did that. Yeah. And this is how he replaced me.
Well, Mom knows.
Dad, what's that noise?
Cat
Noise? It's a flat tire. I asked you to clean those nails out of the driveway, didn't I? We change tires at our house. Watch and learn. Yesterday with the psychologist. How'd that go?
He made me look at these, pictures and stuff.
What'd you talk about? Anything interesting?
Let's get him between me and my therapist.
Damn.
He told me I didn't have to say anything if I didn't want it.
Talk to you.
Some kids at school said some stuff.
What'd they say?
That you were in the Mafia.
There we go.
What do you think?
And then I was on the web, and I found this page with Uncle Jackie on it. And said he ran
go.
some union that ripped off these pension things or something.
That's what I'm talking about. Organized crime, baby.
Uncle Jackie was a complicated man.
all
You
that
didn't
matters.
see me on that web thing, did you?
No.
I'm going crazy with this shit. What he knows, what he doesn't know.
He knows. I think
Gonna find out eventually. What difference does it make? Me, my father. It's probably in the genes, right? But what about Pussy? He's an acquaintance of mine. This guy is a stone gangster, and he's got 3 kids.
Do you hold your father responsible for what you've become?
Yeah, sometimes I think about how life would have been different.
When you first started
You know what?
therapy, you said that
Therapy.
you had this dream about those ducks. Is this the terrible thing?
Look, if you know something, please quit fucking around.
I think it's important to remember. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it.
Exactly.
Let's talk about your father.
Heads up!
Why are you smiling?
Just thinking about my uncle.
Uncle Junior.
Used to throw the ball with me. He was always practicing his curveball outside in front of the house. Then my sister came out.
The one who lives in California?
Yeah. Who gives a fuck what she thinks? She calls herself Vishna Mata or something. Soprano wasn't good enough for her.
And it's, dig it. I'm riding.
Then why can't I have this? It isn't fair.
I don't want to hear about that stupid electric organ anymore.
Where was I going today? I don't know why I couldn't go.
That's because your sister does as she's told.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jazz never does anything wrong.
She was high-strung, my mother, very dramatic. And every night to her was a night at the opera.
I could stick this fork in your eye.
On account of where they were going.
Where were they going?
Oh, man.
I found out a couple of Sundays later.
I'm going to find out where they're going. I'm going to get in the trunk. I'm going to ride. Get this.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
I'm coming.
Let's see where they're going.
Can I steer?
Maybe on the way home, honey.
Oh. Damn.
Uncle June?
Uncle June there too.
I still remember that feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Did you confront them?
Have you been listening to what I've been saying? Because this amusement park was where I found out that my father wasn't like other fathers.
Hey, what you doing? Where you spitting?
Oh, man.
I ain't doing nothing. Yes, you did. You threw that rapper on the floor. Pick it up.
Rapper.
Leave me alone.
State police. Oh.
Guy's name was Chicky Sasso, my father's cousin on his mother's side.
Yep.
What the fuck's the matter with you, cop? That's Johnny Boy Soprano.
That boy said that's Johnny Boy Soprano.
Nah, turned out it was no big deal.
To see your father handcuffed, being led away by the police?
Well, at the time, I thought my head was going to explode.
So in her pain, she reached out to you.
That's one way to put it.
Yes, please.
Father may not be home for dinner tonight.
What you mean, you know?
Arrested.
I saw him get
What
arrested.
did he do?
They didn't do anything. They just pick on the Italians.
I knew my father was
Yeah.
a freedom fighter.
So he went to jail?
No, he came home in a couple of hours. We were watching Ed Sullivan.
Daddy's home. Here we go.
Hey, Livia! Look who's home!
those stupid cops. They went to the wrong place. Arrested the wrong guys. That's my little girl.
Hey, Johnny boy, hey!
Uh-oh.
Good for you, Johnny. Show those fucking sons of bitches.
The man your father beat up was the same one who was congratulating him?
Yeah. One of them, Rocco Alatorre.
He'd been in prison.
Yeah, he was away when I was a little kid, but they told me he was in Montana being a cowboy.
Yeah.
What?
There's a lot of good therapy.
This is the part when I'm supposed to tell you how terrible my father was and the terrible things he did to me. But I'll tell you something. I was proud to be Johnny Soprano's kid. When he beat the shit out of that guy, I went to the class. I told him how tough my father was. But that's the bind I'm in, because I don't want him to be like me.
Have you communicated any of this to your son?
Not in so many words.
Yeah, you should do that.
And what difference would it make? You said so yourself. It's in the blood. It's hereditary.
You think that everything that happens is preordained? You don't think that human beings possess free will?
You are what you are.
Within that, there's a range of choices. This is America.
Oh, so now Rocco Alator's a loser? I know I've had to rough Rocco up because of money, but that guy's got a fucking brain.
Are you drunk?
Oh, per la Madonna, Jesus Christ almighty. Fucking albacore around my neck.
I'd rather smother them with a pillow than take them to Nevada.
Always with the drama.
Livia, here you are.
Goodness.
Oh, Junior, you scared me to
Don't
death.
tell me.
I can't stay, but I didn't want to let another day go by. Business headaches like you wouldn't believe.
Is she going to tell Junior about the therapist?
He's got a lot to learn, granted, but he's headed in the right direction.
Where to? Overbrook State Mental Hospital?
What? Not too busy to shoot the shit with you, Tony. We got to try and catch a ball game.
Becoming couple regime. It makes me sick.
That playoff. She was about to tell him to.
Didn't Dad want to go with him?
Your father? No.
Yeah, he did. Dad wanted to go with him. You wouldn't let him.
Why is that?
Let him? What do you mean? Mr. Sensitive now.
Mr. Sensitive.
Well, if it
now.
bothers you, maybe you better talk to a psychiatrist. Well, that's what people do when they're looking for somebody to blame for their life, isn't it?
You're a real stone player, aren't you, Ma? You know, everybody thought Dad was the ruthless one, but I gotta hand it to you. If you'd been born after those feminists, you would have been the real gangster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what he's talking about.
Hi, please, sit. Let's get to it. The good news is no evidence of learning disability, and often fidgets with hands or feet.
He fidgets with hands or feet.
That's right.
And that's a sickness, to fidget.
Mr. Soprano, it's one of 9 possible symptoms.
No, what constitutes a fidget? I mean, so what if he fidgets? He's in school. Who doesn't fidget in school? That's the trouble with you people. Every time you see a problem, you turn it into a disease.
Right.
He's a kid who made a mistake, and he's going to pay for it. But he's going to be fine.
Frankly, I think he's right.
Yeah.
I don't think we should have to pay for this testing either.
World War II documentary. Yeah, it's Battle Midway. World War II.
I'm depressed.
You're not depressed. You're sad and you're angry because you did something stupid and you got grounded.
It isn't fair.
It isn't fair.
Got that right.
You got that right.
You're nuts?
Yeah. M&M's?
M&M's. Pack it on then, baby.
And you know you're going to fall. Tell them all who
Okay, episode 7, Neck Down. I see where they get the title at now. We all one day gonna take medication. So, woo pills and shots. But tell me what you think about the reaction. If you want to, but overall, thanks for coming through. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, you know what to do. Everybody try to take care of each other. Do what's right. The CJ with Midnight Reactions. Peace.